welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. I am going to be doing the first in a series of makeup collection spring cleaning videos. So I'm sitting on the floor of my makeup room and I've got a ton of nail polish in front of me. This is, I don't know if this is going to have been a good idea. It sounds like a really horrible way to spend a Saturday afternoon, but I've been thinking about going through my makeup collection and cleaning it out for quite a while, and nail polish is the place that I'm the least excited to work on, so I figured I'd get it out of the way first. So hopefully at least somebody finds this video interesting enough that it's worthwhile posting. But basically I'm just going to be going through my whole collection of nail polish. There's quite a bit. Some of it's very old, so some of it's going in the garbage. Quite a bit is going to be giveaway, and then I have some that's even unopened and unused. So I might put together a little pile of things that I'm gonna maybe look at doing a blog sale or posting it on Depop or something like that. But I think we're gonna do a lot of giveaway. My collection's getting a little bit disorganized and messy, so I think it's just really time to go through and sort of cull some stuff and simplify it a little bit so it's easier to find the things that I really do love quickly and use them more often. So I've got a drink for myself, which I think I'm going to need. So if you are at all interested in nail polish and would like to see lots and lots and lots of it, then just keep watching. Okay, so I keep my polish in this little drawer unit that I got at Michael's. There's some makeup bags and nail accessories and that sort of thing towards the bottom, but mostly it's nail polish. So I'm just going to show you. First drawer is reds and pinks and nudes for the most part, so it's probably the most full. When I first started keeping my nail polish this way, I just wanted a way that it was easy to have it all laid out to see what I had, but over time my really nice organization just became like a mess. The way it looks now, it's just a bunch of polish crammed in there. So those are reds and pinks. And then this next drawer is blues and purples. It's also pretty much full. And then greens and oranges, these are the colors that I probably have the least of, except corals have kind of made their way in there too, but then I've got some corals with the pinks. I guess these are just more the brighter orange corals. And then you can see there's some nail wraps in there, a little mini set from Sephora. And then this drawer is the glitters. There's also black and white in there, so sort of non-color colors. There's like a couple of slate grays I can see too, but for the most part it's glitter polishes and glitter top coats. So we're doing pinks and reds first, and I'm just gonna dump. And here we go. Through. That actually didn't take quite as long as I thought. So I've got, the biggest pile is ones that I'm keeping, and then I've got more than a few to give away to people, and a really small pile for trash, and then a pretty big pile for sale. Of course, these two will kind of go back and forth. Like if I decide not to post these, they'll all just go into a big giveaway pile. I'm going to take a second sort through my keep pile just to double check and make sure that I'm sure about every little throwaway pile. For the most part, I don't have too many that are really badly separated. A couple almost empty bottles of the Seche Vite top coat. I don't know if I'm going to be repurchasing this because it's excellent. It gives you like a nice thick, almost like gel-like finish. The only thing is it does get gloopy pretty quickly. You can't use about the last third of the bottle, although you can buy thinning drops for it. But I find it yellows after a few days. It keeps your manicure from chipping really, really well, but it starts to kind of discolor. And then just, yeah, an old Oxygen base coat from Julep. This stuff's fantastic. I've already got a backup of it, but this one's like really, really dried out and gross. And then I've got 52 polishes in the sell pile, plus that one little mini set. And then I've got exactly 40 in the giveaway pile. And then I'm going to separate out this drawer into categories again so that I can keep them organized. And I'll tell you at that point how many of those I have, because I definitely cannot count what's in that drawer right now. Okay, so I'm just for the time being going to use a similar system for storing what I'm keeping. So this is the new top coat, base coat, and glitter metallic drawer. So just a few highlights in here I want to show you. There, that Sally Hansen Insta-Dry top coat is awesome. It's really chip resistant and it dries so fast. Another really good drugstore find are the Essence dry drops. These things are amazing. I had a much more expensive one from Julep that worked great, but it was like 4 times the price of that. That's like a couple dollars. And then another Julep item, that Oxygen base coat, is fantastic. It really smooths out your nails. It gives your polish something to kind of grip onto, and it applies so nice and smoothly over top. I really love that. It also keeps polish from staining your nails, and I feel like it does make it last longer. So I also kept anything I would use for nail art. So I've got like a couple stripers in there, just a black one and a white one. Oh, that Marc Jacobs polish, that's one of my favorites. I love this formula. I have a few of these and I really like this. So that is in the shade, that is not going to be readable on there, but that's the shade Desire. Love that. These nail wraps, the Revlon by Marchesa ones, I just decided to keep those because they are limited edition and they're really pretty. I don't know if I'll ever use those again. I bought them for holidays once. And then these, I think I got these in a top box or something like that. Again, I would probably only wear them in the holidays, but come to think of it, I've had them for a couple of holiday seasons and haven't used them, so really probably they should just go in the giveaway pile. Okay, so the actual colors I'm keeping, I took them out and spread them out on the floor again because it's not enough room, just to sort them and take another look through. All right, so there, as I was doing that, there's already a couple that I spotted that I probably could get rid of. That Julep color is very close to the Sephora Formula X. That was the VIB Rouge welcome gift a year or 2 ago. And then this Julep one in the color Miriam. So I'm gonna get rid of the Julep, so I'm just gonna put it in the giveaway pile. So look at how pared down my reds are, that's crazy. 4 reds, that's absolutely nuts. It's making me a little bit nervous. Okay, and then I've got the pinks. I think I'm pretty safe there, and I'm really surprised with how many pinks I had, how I managed to cull that down. This one is not going anywhere. This is just a really nice light. This could actually almost go with the nudes, but that's what I'm wearing today. I just bought it. As I said, I absolutely do not need any more nail polish, and I went and bought one today. That's from the Essie Summer 2016 bridal collection, and it's Steal His Name. And then that Chanel is one of my all-time favorites. It's in 570 Paparazzi. I love that color. I really like it in the fall, but it's pretty anytime. Looking at these purples too, I think I might have another decision to make there. These 3, the Butter London's a little bit darker, but I don't really need 3 bright purples. The problem that I'm having is I really like all of those formulas. So I think I'm gonna hold on to those just for now, and I'm gonna actually try to use them since summer's coming up and they're kind of neon purples, and decide what, if any of them, I'm gonna get rid of. Nudes over here, again, nice and pared down. 2 of them are even minis, so that's a bonus. Way to go me. And then the blues. I think I'm fairly safe there. These 2 are a little bit similar. So I'm keeping Rock the Boat, and I'm gonna get rid of Bikini Sotini. So that one's gonna go into the giveaway pile. Mauves over here, I have a few of those, but I am a big mauve fan, and that, there is just absolutely nothing else in there that I'm willing to let go of. A couple highlights, Chanel's Particular. It's almost a gray brown. There's not a whole lot of mauve to it, but it's really gorgeous. The Marc Jacobs Fluorescent Beige. It's like a light mauvey purple with like a fuchsia and pink, really finely milled sparkle in it, like just a little bit of a shift. I love that one hard. And Nails Inc. In Porchester Square. That's a classic, again, in that original formula. I feel like the Porchester Square in the original formula looks a little different than the gel, so I'm holding on to that. Butter London, All Hail the Queen is another favorite. Really, really love those. And then the green. I'm actually surprised at how many greens I do have. Again, a couple shades right here that are fairly similar. Essie Mint Candy Apple, Sally Hansen Extreme in Mint Sorbet, I think. Yes. And it's looking pretty separated. I think I'm actually going to toss that one. Nirvana from Marc Jacobs, like a really, really dark army green. Awesome, love that. Okay, and then I don't know if I really need to keep that Butter London neon green, but I just feel something will happen with that and the neon purple. I'm probably wrong. I'll probably never use it and I'll end up kicking it out later. And then peaches and corals over here, so I don't really have any true oranges left. I guess Essie Meet Me at Sunset is like an orange red. That's an amazing color. It's a really good dupe for a Chanel color. I can't quite remember. It's like Travel, I forget, but it's a dupe for a really well-loved Chanel color. And that, Deborah Lippmann, I think this is Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Yes, that's a favorite coral. And actually looking at that, that is extremely similar to this Ciate nail paint. The Glossip. I haven't tried any of those Ciate, that's the only one I have. So I was kind of curious to try it, so I held on to it, but I've had it for a while now. And I know I love the Deborah Lippmann, so I think I'm going to just give away the Ciate. My only yellows, these two from Julep, I'm going to keep both of those because I just feel like they're pretty unique and I don't see myself going out and buying any more yellow nail polish. Blake is like a buttery yellow, it's very, very cool. And then this one's called, I think, Kennedy. Yep, Kennedy, and it's like this dirty, like dishwater yellow. I don't know, I just think it's really neat. Alright, so here is what we are keeping after pairing out just a couple more. So I'm keeping 89 polishes. That includes top coats and bases, and then a couple sets of nail wraps, a little glitter pot, and some nail drops. But other than that, yeah, 89 polishes is still a really big collection. I still don't think I'm buying any nail polish for quite a long time. So I think altogether it must have started with about probably 100 and close to 200 polishes, and we're down to about 89. I'm going to devise a much better system for storing them sometime soon. I just have to figure out what that's going to be. I like these because I can see the colors very, very easily in these drawers, except when you're laying them flat like that, they tend to settle and separate quite a bit more easily. So I still want to store them upright. I just have to figure out a good way to do it. But alright, so I'm now left with 89 polishes and an empty glass and the really fun task of finding somebody who wants all the stuff that I want to get rid of. Thank you so much for watching. I'd love to hear your comments on how you store your nail polishes if you have a lot to deal with, because I'm trying to figure out next kind of how I'm going to change my organization and my storage. So any advice, tips, comments, thoughts, I'd really love to hear those. Pop them into a comment down below. And then also if you liked this video where I'm kind of going through just different categories of my makeup collection, getting rid of stuff, keeping stuff, just pointing out a couple favorites, then just let me know if you like that. My battery's almost dead, so I better wrap it up because I sure like to ramble. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys! No, it wasn't. Fuck. Not recording. Now I forget everything I said. Okay, it's really recording, right? Yes it is. Okay.